What is up, everyone? Socrates101 here. Today we are back with Belgian Defense. If you haven't seen the team builder, I will leave a link down in the description. You should definitely go into it now because this team is amazing. If you don't feel like doing that and you're just here for the live, I mean, it's your choice. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's a free country to live in, right? So I thought we'd find a battle a lot quicker since this is the UU suspect test thingy and it's still UU tier. And it's not that early, it's 1:30 PM for me. So, you know what? I'm just gonna pause it until we find a battle. So we did find a battle against something that is sure as hell different. Well, I mean, he's running the Ante, which I'm not scared of because Elements. He's running the Suicune, which I'm kind of scared of, not gonna lie. He's running a Bombasnow, which is always a threat, right? And then he's running Durant, which is actually a speedy motherfucker if you didn't know, because Durant runs base 109 speed. And he's running a Scrafty, which is a Scrafty. Enough said. So here we're just gonna go. I'm just gonna lead off with my Martini or my mixed Victini. He's gonna lead off with Suicune. I'm really scared of Suicune, like all the time. So I'm just gonna tag him up with the Thunder, and he's scared of the Thunder. I'm scared of the Thunder as well sometimes. So what I can do here is just I could be ballsy and go double energy ball. I kind of want to do that, do it for the live, right? But no, today we're not about that risky life. I'm just gonna U-turn out and actually go into Yanmega because Yanmega is amazing. And in before rocks, here I can just go for. Could go Air Slash. I mean, he probably knows I do have Giga Drain. Oh, he's actually just gonna Ice Shard me, which is alright because I get all my health back. His Donphan is dead, and I see plenty of opportunity to actually defog. So that's good. That's actually really good. He's more than likely just gonna go out into his Entei, which grants me safe switch into my Salamence, and then I can proceed to defog. So that's good. He's gonna Sacred Fire. That's not gonna do anything. Here I can defog. That's great. He's probably gonna Stone Edge me right here, even though I still don't care. That's just beautiful. I'm just gonna roost right here since I've proven to be faster. So here we go. He actually thinks he can set up in our face, but I'm just like nah. So he's gonna Calm Mind as predicted. We're just gonna Dragon Tail now. So that was Suicune. Durand actually comes in, which could be a bit of a threat, but I'm just gonna Dragon Tail again because I want to break his balloon. So there he goes. Out into Scrafty, which is a bit of a problem, maybe. So I'm just gonna go to Florges since like he can't really do shit to Florges, and just gonna go for. Should I go for Moonblast or switch double in, like pull a double into Empoleon and get out my Stallfrock since there's no way of getting rid of him? I kind of feel like pulling a double into Empoleon. Which turns out to be okay. I mean, it's not great since Entei came in, but I can just go for Stallfrox here, and then this guy is going to be a lot more effective. I'm just gonna click Roar right here, as he's actually gonna bulk up. For some reason, I thought he would be he would get greedy, so here I can actually just fire off a Scald on this guy, just straight up forfeits. So this is the power of the team. This is legit the power of the team. So since this battle was that short, I just feel like grabbing another one. I just completely wrecked him, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It makes me feel so good about myself. It's true. It's true. It's not even a lie. Mienshao gets walled by Salamence. Heracross gets walled by Salamence. Salamence gets walled by Salamence. Not really though. Empoleon, this team actually looks to be a bit more threatening than the previous one, so I mean I'm just gonna lead with Krug, since that does seem like a very solid lead. I get off the Intimidate first, which reveals him faster, which reveals to me that he's more than likely like a defensive thingy, or that he's like adamant. I've no idea what he is. However, this turns out to be a good choice. This turns out to be okay. I can actually just go into Empoleon and get my Stealth Rocks against this guy. So he's actually gonna wish. That's alright. I'm just gonna set up my rocks here. And if he goes into Empoleon, I don't really have an awful lot for that, but he's just gonna go into Heracross, which is fine. I mean, yeah, you can do that if you like. I can still go into Salamence and not really care. So that's cool. Knockoff. That is Guts boosted knockoff, and Salamence is not even impressed. So here I'm just gonna Dragon Tail. He goes out into Empoleon. That's great, because this actually turns out apparently he's Umbreon again, and here he can actually get off a wish, which is relatively unfortunate. But we just get him out into the Heracross, and here we can Dragon Tail again, even though he's gonna Facade and it's gonna hurt like a bitch. But Heracross is almost dead, which is really good, and in comes Empoleon, on which we can freely just go and boost. I do think Salamence can actually beat Empoleon one-on-one. So I'm just gonna Earthquake right here, since that is gonna do significant damage, and he's gonna reveal the Ice Beam and just straight up kill us. That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, we don't care too much. Heracross is not at 88%, I'm sure of that. So why are you lying to me? Oh damn, now Yanmega is actually in a bad spot. Yanmega could actually pull off a late game sweep, potentially. If I get, well, I need damage on Victini. I need more damage on Empoleon. I need more damage on Mence. Probably a bit on the Umbreon, even though Bug Buzz is gonna hurt. So this is actually the game plan, the late game sweep with Yanmega, even though we are at 50% after Self-Rock switching. Did I change my, yeah. So what we can do here is just go into Krook. Krook is, well, since Earthquake did that much, right, I do think that knockoff will actually take it out. He's gonna go into Mence. Mence does pose to be a bit of a problem. So that's the thing. We don't actually take it out, which is very unfortunate. And here I'm just gonna go into Florges, because Florges is a nice check to this, as this is probably bulky Mence as well. And here I can just pursue. I could actually double, but into what really? Since Victini, maybe I should run Glaciate on Victini. Victini actually is the least useful member on this team. That's pretty surprising. So maybe I should put like some other moves on it, like physical set. This does seem more threatening in my opinion, but he's probably gonna go into Empoleon, which I don't really care about. Especially I would have gone the. He's probably just gonna. What's he gonna do? Oh, he actually has a nice defensive core of Empoleon plus Salamence as well. He figured the same thing out as Belgian did. That's respectable. And here's just a battle of the Scalds, really. So he's gonna go into Umbreon, which is okay. And don't burn him, actually. Okay, that's better. Since I can just get off a Toxic right here. Yep. And he's more than likely just gonna go for the Protect. No, he's actually gonna go Foul Play, which is better because now I can roar him out into something else. He goes into Victini. Well, I mean, I force him into Victini, which once my Salamence is a nice check too, and now I don't really have anything to hit this with. Maybe Empoleon can take one, and then we can take him out with a Scald. The plan remains. I still want a late game sweep with Yanmega. So we're just gonna go into this guy. This is actually not too bad since we can kill the Umbreon. Okay, Umbreon is dead. Umbreon is a bit of a threat, or at least a bit of a threat, and he's just gonna go into Heracross. Oh, he's gonna get the boost regardless of what happens. He's probably gonna CC. I reckon Victini can take one. Hopefully Victini can take one. Just go CC, please. There we go. I'm actually 24%, so Victini is just gonna get off one hit, and that's gonna be it for the rest of the game. We gotta decide what we want to do right here, since he's more than likely going to switch, right? and I think he's gonna go on to Salamence. So, or he's actually gonna go into Empoleon. So Thunder turns out to be a good option. There we go. And now he's more than likely gonna go into the Mienshao, which is rather unfortunate, but we can't do a whole lot about it. He's more than likely just gonna U-turn actually, so I could save this thing for Death Fodder and go into my Florges, since Florges has a decent matchup against the remainder of his team. Just gonna go into Florges, and then actually I'm going to obtain momentum while doing this. So we're not in a bad spot, we're not in a great spot either, but we're definitely not in a bad spot. I tend to like go down when I'm doing these. So he's gonna knock actually, which is a very poor play on his part, since now I just got off a free Moonblast on something, which turns out to be the Victini. Okay, we get a special drop, which doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna protect to see what he wants to do to us. He's more than likely, yeah, just gonna V-Great. I mean, I don't know what kind of Victini this is. If he's Bandit, he's definitely going to mess up our day. So I'm just gonna sack my own Victini right here and just actually get a free switch into the Florges. Yeah, that's cool. The only thing we need still is damage on the Salamence, which is great. I really should have gone for a Wish right there. Wish right there. Oh, Wish right now actually. But here we go. So that was Victini's last switch in, and Florges still can be very useful. I'm just gonna go for Protect again and see what he wants to do. The thing that's probably least useful is actually Crocodile, since it's it's faster than Heracross, right? Yeah, it's actually faster than Heracross, but it doesn't really matter. Like Florges is still useful against Mienshao, but then I should have gone for the Wish right there. Damn, this thing is actually a bit of an issue. If I sack something now, I can go into Yanmega and actually do a whole lot to his team. No, I can't just yet. A lot of different options right here. None of them are really looking too great. I'm just gonna sack this guy off, really. I mean, Florges did great. Yeah, he's Life Orb. Okay, that's good knowledge to have. Oh, he's still at speeds in Empoleon, which is unfortunate. So I kind of have to go into Krook. And Stone Edge? No, this was a terrible play because now he gets a free switch into the Mienshao. I'm just gonna knock right here because it doesn't matter. As soon as he goes in Immense right here, he kinda chokes. No, he goes into Mienshao, which is his better play. And he's gonna go high jump kick right here. What's gonna be more useful? Probably Empoleon. Yeah, definitely Empoleon. So he's gonna go high jump kick right here, which is just fine. I can just go out into Yanmega and Protect. He's gonna go high jump kick again. That's fine. So that does a lot, and he's actually Choice Scarf, so I don't outspeed him, but do I take one? That's the real question right here. It's quad resisted, you should take one. There we go. So we Galvan Aerial Ace. And we should Galvan Aerial Ace on the Heracross as well, and this is the real threat slash problem right here. So I'm just gonna Air Slash. Hopefully we can get a flinch. If that would be a thing, that would be great. But no, we actually end up losing the second battle we had. This is actually the first battle I ever lost with this team, which is not great. I'm actually just gonna roar. Yeah, so we roar him out of Heracross, and we are just gonna lose this battle 2-0. That was a very good game. I choked when I didn't go with the Wish with the Florges, so because then I had no Mienshao high jump kick switch-ins anymore. So that's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah. that's gonna be it for today. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.